Yo, what up, man? Chris, somebody checking in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button way in. I appreciate all the support. What up, man? I miss y'all, man. Where y'all been, man? You know what I'm saying? Happy June. Y'all enjoying y'all summer. Where y'all been, man? They say battle rap is dead, man. Niggas ain't doing no recaps no more. Niggas ain't trying to talk about no battles. Niggas ain't trying to promote nobody. What's going on, man? We can still promote, man. We are the bloggers. We can still promote. It's cool to talk about the drama. It's cool. It's cool. I see what's going on. Oh, Surf might not battle in a while. Oh, what else is going on? Oh, Smack might retire. What else is going on? I see Goods and DNA dissing the bloggers. I see it. It's cool. It's cool. What about the recaps though? But Chris, I'm biased. The recaps don't get no views. Thought we was in this for the love. I mean, silly me. I thought we was in this for the love, man.
Dummy!
Swamp vs. Kyd Slade is on the URL app, man. Subscribe if you want to watch the battle, man. It's only $8 a month if you want to watch the battle. It's a good battle. You know what I'm saying? So we got Swamp, we got Kyd Slade. Let's talk about this. You know Kyd Slade, one of my favorite niggas in battle rap right now. I fuck with Swamp too. So at the end of the day, I do like this battle. I know I'm a little late. It's been out for a while. We gonna start spinning the block on some of these recaps. So bear with me. If you don't want to see, you might go to another channel. We about to spin a block on some of these recaps and talk about some battle. We'll still talk about the drama too. You know how it is. We still keep the algorithm moving. I ain't blogged at all this month. I mean, what's the day? The day the 13th? I'm not blogged in like 2 weeks. Oh, that's crazy. But I've been chilling, man. You know, everybody that reached out, like, where you been? Where you been? You know, I just been chilling, man. Trying to make some money, been chilling. Swamp versus Kyd Slade. This is like a real interesting battle. You know what I'm saying? You know, Kyd Slade, I don't know if short rounds really benefit him. You know, he takes a little bit of time to get to the punch, even though the punch be crazy. But he has a lot of build-up. When I say build-up, I mean he says a lot of words, a lot of syllables. He takes a little bit of time to get to it. He tells a story, a build-up before he gets to the punch. And, you know, when URL do these app battles, a lot of this stuff is 2-minute rounds. That's why they're able to kind of like knock them out real quick. And that's why the pay is, you know, kind of at a certain price or whatever. They fly you down to Orlando. They book you for 2-minute or 2:30 rounds. So stuff is a little bit short. So the quicker that you can get to the punch is better. And I think that might be something that kind of hurt Kyd Slade a little bit in this battle.
Battle rap taught me that I was nice. I could hold my own and walk amongst the best. You strode your country ass in a few of them URL events in single soul Timbs. My nigga, battle rap taught you how to dress, no cap. And you bet not buy a pair ever again. Boy, I should ice your shit for coming over here in the Mexican Timbs. But instead, I'm finna crack heads, machete his limbs, palm biscuits, go autistic. Yeah, I'm ready to stem, find his block, line niggas up, start a repetitive spin. This the story where Swamp dies. So I want all y'all turn the page and let it begin. See this smoke?
He had a landscaper. I will bury a landscaper, and he got everything I need in that work van. That's cool. He was talking about him being a landscaper, having a work van. He was like, yo, I'll bury you, bro. And then everything I need to do the job, I got it in your work van. He had a General Style chicken set up. They didn't know if it was dog or not. Crazy.
This ain't no random killing, no bro was chosen through the scope. I got an eye on page like Hocus Pocus. If he live, brace myself. Bend back, no scoliosis. Clock a nigga till he do what I say. It's no hypnosis. Get his low, go. And one nigga with no emotion, him too. So once you get to the gates, just hold it open. Noose his neck. In the tree tied high. That's Nova Scotia. Rigor mortis cellar in on Swamp. The water frozen. Once you get to the upper room, it's no promotion. Left for dead. So I trapped out the crib, but Macaulay Culkin had a problem with the traffic. Numbers was rough. Had a problem with the traffic, numbers was roller coasting, dope drought Fetty round, so the fiends kept overdosing. I was puzzled, cause even though they often drop, and I clearly told them it was Fed that didn't take the money off the block, they still called and cop. It was like General Style chicken. Shit was so good that they didn't care if it was dog or not. I never stopped.
Obviously, he gets to the drug talk. You know how he do. He say, you know, I will help my dog find the right vein. I even put my fiends on the right track. You know, a vein, and consider that to be a track. That was Kyd Slade's first round. pretty decent first round to open up against Swamp. Swamp comes back, basically addresses Smack, says, yo, I haven't been here in 2 years. Swamp ain't been on URL in 2 years, bro. That's kind of crazy. I know he didn't battle on a lot of, you know, bags and bodies and a lot of different leagues. I did not know he has not been on URL in 2 years.
First off, Smack ain't your brother no more. She done ran out of love or something. Nah, never that. I did something fucked up or something. I ain't been here in 2 years. I come back, y'all give me a kid. You trying to set me up or something?
Go.
You know goddamn well I ain't asked for no respect around this bitch. I grab mine. Show these niggas how to demand and work through the good and the bad times. Never showed no nigga how to shoot for me neither, nigga. I blast mine. I'm not stupid. I know you breaking me off for the kid because it's tax time. I know you been with me.
Obviously, he's going to get a little bit into the paperwork thing. You came here. I know you wanted to battle me because you wanted to make a statement tonight. Your paperwork says that you already did that. That was fire, the way you did that. I'm not saying you a snitch, but you definitely talk too much. You the type of nigga that when the cops behind you, be like, whoa, 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 let me do the talking. That was funny the way you set that up.
This is not a battle for me to level up. This a battle for me to try some clever stuff. Like the night we gonna put your back against the wall to see how Kyd measure up. When I was writing for this nigga.
What the fuck?
Right. When I was writing for this nigga, I just had to let my mind ravel. I was selling pills to fiends that took them different places. They were time capsules. I don't think you. What?
I'll be on the side of your house clicking, getting ready to click like the AC unit comes on. So Swamp had a fire first round. I'm not gonna lie. I got Swamp winning round 1. Round 2, Kyd Slade comes back. He talks about there was a list that went out. It was like a drug talk list. Who was the best drug talk bars or whatever. I think it had Easy on there. It had Kyd Slade on there. It had some other people on there. So that list, he was talking about how Swamp had his panties in a bunch because he wasn't on the list. He said, you want to scrap about it? I'll take my pops out back. I'm Kimbo Ruthless. Plastic drum, plastic Glock. Feels like Nintendo shooting. Nice little bar. Fuck a drive-by. Jump out the car like it's road rage. And I walk a nigga down like old age. We know old age is undefeated, man. I like my name at the top of these cars, whether it's big stage or no stage. And since I'm trying to make it back to this spot, Smack, I'm a fold page. I like that. You know, you got to fold the page, remember where you are in the book. I like that.
The way you eat, the shit disgusts me. Wasn't no fear factor at all. No, he ain't even eat this shit for money. I hate the fact that you watch Guardians of the Galaxy and get the munchies. I don't like that. But no funny, I remember being at war with a 10-2 lead. My man took 5 but didn't die. He said he trying to give a bitch new wings. Popped the 30, said don't worry. Now can we spin through please? Brody got shot and still slid. He popped a perk like a sensu bean. Real men do things.
Swamp comes back in the second round. He has a Davo Bridal kind of setup. It was kind of cool. It wasn't super crazy. He had a Lotto 21 Savage. You know that viral video that was out where 21 Savage was walking against the wall or whatever, and there was like, I think a white girl or something walking. He spun that into a bar. That was kind of nice. He told him, you only here because of Smack. That's your meal ticket. I show these niggas how to take L's and deal with it. I'm a real nigga. They gonna find your body with only black gloves and think Jay Mills did it.
Y'all ain't peeped the shit. Everybody that talk that drug trap shit get brought to me. I peeped the plots. I seen the shots. Only thing I do is take the fake shit and wean them out. Now you chasing easy, which makes sense because the plug need the block. You really could be a cool You could be a cool ass nigga. We just gonna leave them statements off the books. This right here is all off the looks. You can't tell me shit about losses took. The police went fishing. You let them reel you in and thought you could use your mouth to get you off the hook. Plug talk.
Rap, nigga.
And then he finishes with a Chris Hansen bar. I actually got Swamp winning the second round too. So 2-0 Swamp already going into the third. Round 3 was interesting because Kyd Slade really just did complete drug bars in the third round. I don't think he ever really addressed Swamp at all. Like, it was like no bars that was specifically for Swamp. It was just all drug bars, which was kind of interesting because that's kind of what Swamp did too. So you could tell this was a battle where maybe the fact that Swamp wasn't on the drug list was a big deal because they was kind of going drug bar for drug bar in the third round. But I do feel like Swamp was a little bit more direct. He didn't go completely drug bars, where Kyd Slade went 100% drug bars in the third. So if you're not going to be direct, as good as he was rapping really well in the third round. Don't get me wrong. He was saying some shit in that third, rapping his ass off. But, you know, I do like battlers that are more direct. And in this particular round, he didn't really have any bars tailored for Swamp. Swamp had a few more bars that was tailored for him, and he had a pretty good round as well. I got him winning the third round.
You know the only thing that ever scares me is nothing really ever scares me. I had ARPs before Rare Breed. I don't like to talk much. I let the lead speak. I heard you don't like to talk much either, but you will let the lead speak. They think just because my last name Page, they already read me. I really don't got time to play games with Kyd. I'm a deadbeat. You a cool ass lame nigga. The truth hurts. You might have been raised around a few real niggas, but we ain't never really seen you personally let your tube burst. Send a nigga to heaven in a new hearse. Nigga, you already know you think you a trap only because you sold a few perks. I come from making plays back to back. Damn near going cell to cell like Sue Surf, nigga, the sniper rifle.
So I kind of got Swamp winning every round. The only round I would probably could give Slade is probably the second round. But, so yeah, it's either 2-1 Swamp or 3-0 Swamp, in my opinion. But when you look at Kyd Slade, like I said, I've been high on him for a while. Like I fuck with his style. I like him a lot. Him and Easy would be a good battle to me. I do want to see that battle. And so I got him losing to Swamp. I also got him losing to Twerk. And the reason why I bring this up is because he's the new guy on the rise, and those guys are like before him. Like Twerk came out around the Mike P era. Then Swamp was like another star that URL made. And then Kyd Slade is like another one going, you know, up and coming. And it's kind of like he hasn't really been able to beat Swamp or Twerk yet. Because Twerk, one of the last good Twerk battles was actually versus Kyd Slade. That's probably the last time I saw a good Twerk, to keep it real with you. No shame in losing to Twerk. Like, Twerk is a superstar when he's on his shit. No shame in that. And Swamp is a very good battler too. No shame in that as well. I don't know if app-only battles really fit Kyd Slade's style the most. I realize he's been on a lot of them, but I think that he needs to be on bigger stages. I would love to see him on a Gnome or Summer Madness. He needs to be in an environment where he can rap a little bit longer, because Swamp is getting to the punch quicker than him, and I think it's giving him an advantage in this battle. Whereas Slade is doing a lot of build-ups. He's rapping a lot of words, rapping a lot of syllables, and the crowd really isn't into it. I don't know, they just don't fuck with Kyd Slade. I really don't know the dynamic between, I mean, I know Swamp is probably more of a fan favorite. I still want to see Swamp in Goods. I wouldn't mind seeing Kyd Slade in Goods. I mean, it's disappointing that Goods don't battle. I don't know. I'm gonna talk about all that shit, man. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling that shit Goods was saying about them bum ass bloggers. I gotta talk about that too, because I just feel like, I don't know, niggas is just out of pocket. But anyway, there's some battles I want to see, and I feel like that I don't know, just keep working with Kyd Slade. I said the same thing about Jerry West when Jerry West was winning and losing. Like, he beat DNA and then he might lose a battle. I like, keep working with these guys and keep putting them in front of people. We done seen J2. J2 done had some really good battles. I gotta keep it real, but he's also took some losses. But URL keeps booking and keep putting them in front of the camera. And that's how you do repetitiveness can kind of help build people up. And that's what URL needs to continue to do. But good battle. I got Swamp winning, and we'll see what's next, man. Chris Unbiased, holla at your boy.